I'm convinced that Lad McConkey is going to go into this year with a vengeance. This dude is so cold, man. I remember when the Chargers drafted him, I didn't know much about him, but I heard people saying like, oh, he's 6 foot, but he's a little bit undersized. And I'm thinking, right when I heard that, I was like, how many times have I seen and heard this? Sure enough, he popped off in his rookie year, right? But how many times have we heard this? I mean, you could think of so many wide receivers, dude. Julian Edelman, Wes Welker, Devontae Smith, right? T.Y. Hilton, Antonio Brown, Tyreek Hill, Hunter Renfrow. Like, there are just so many dudes that they said were too small, and then they just popped off. And I mean, let's just look at his numbers his rookie year. So 1346, Lad McConkey absolutely went off, along with 8 touchdowns. Yards per reception, 14.8. This last year, it was down a little bit, right? 11.9, 821 with 6 touchdowns. But I think with Mike McDaniel, I'm expecting like a 1,400 receiving yard season from Lad McConkey. But let's dive straight into the film, man. Just see a little bit from what we saw this past year. Things that might translate to a Mike McDaniel offense. So you see right here, the Chargers are going to come out in out of shotgun. Looks like we got a 2-1 look, out 11 personnel with the 1 tight end off the right tackle. We got Lad down here at the bottom, and let's see what he can do up against Casey. This was week 1. And I mean, look at that. Justin Herbert delivers a very nice, accurate ball. And this is something that we saw with Mike McDaniel with Waddle, right? He had Waddle and Hill. Speedy, twitchy, fast wide receivers getting open in space on deep crossers. Very dangerous for defenses. Zone, man-to-man, it doesn't matter, right? Especially when you have a smart wide receiver like Lad McConkey. And look at him just run through the teeth of the defense. I mean, look at that. We got these guys dropping back into coverage. But look at that. He runs this really well. Right in back of those backers. Look at that. You see that defensive back clear out with Quentin Johnston. See Lad McConkey get open on the back end on that deep crosser. Justin Herbert delivers a very nice and clean, accurate ball. And then, you know, Lad McConkey does a really good job of just getting yards after the catch and making guys miss. I mean, look at this. Stuff like this will translate to a Mike McDaniel offense. And the more I got thinking about it, I was like, dude, Lad he's going to fit in really well with this offense. Just from what I know, from what I watched in Miami. And what we know about Lad McConkey. But let's watch him on this play. All right. So it looks like they're coming out of shotgun up against the Raiders. Looks like we got a 2-1 look. Got Lad on motion down here at the bottom. And let's see what he can do right here. And I mean, look at the route, dude. Look at the route right there. It's so clean. His route running is honestly exceptional. I mean, look at this. Baits them inside. Boom. Breaks outside. And I mean, look at that. We got kind of a bracket going on here with the defense. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does a really good job of just like, first of all, he did a really good job on his route running, right? But look at him come back to the ball a little bit. Make sure not to leave Justin Herbert, you know, hanging. And finding a nice little soft spot in that zone. Look at that. Boom. And Justin Herbert, as we all know, Justin Herbert is very good. For the haters in the back, calm down about your Justin Herbert hate, all right? It's just playoff shit. He's still a very good quarterback. And look at that. Lays it right on Lad. Lad gets that ball. Really good pass. Really good pass and catch.
Yo, you're not subscribed? Come on, man. Why you not subscribed? Be sure to drop a like on this video as well while you're at it. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. Drop any topic of discussion, any question in there. We can make a video on it. Even if you have a player, we can do some film review on them as well. All right, now let's get back to the video.
All right, now we got this player right here. So he's going to be, we're going to have a guy motioning over into this quads look. So it's a trips originally, right? So we got like a 3-1 look, but we're going to have the tight end, I'm pretty sure, motioning over into a quads. We got Lad McConkey in the middle of this trips look right here, right? So pre-quad, it's just a trips, and we got him in the middle. Watch him on this, dude. I absolutely love this route from Lad McConkey. Look at this. He's going to run the crosser. But look at him navigating through the teeth of the defense right there. I mean, look at that. He doesn't just run straight across, right? Some younger wide receivers probably would do that. Lad's is only in his second year at this point. Look at this. He runs it, kind of bells up, gets a little bit twitchy. Boom. Then he flattens this. And look at this. I mean, this really is not open for Justin Herbert. But what does he do? He sees a defensive back right there, and he kind of baits him up a little bit. And then look at this. Bells back, makes it flat. Boom. Gives Justin Herbert a very nice wide open option. And that right there, that's just straight Lad McConkey, dude. That's not scheme right there. Lad ran his route and it wasn't originally open. but his little twitchiness and like his way of getting open right there against the defense, look at that, dude. That's just all him doing his thing. And I absolutely love that. I mean, he literally made what? 1, 2, 3, 4 moves to get open for Justin Herbert. And he's my favorite wide receiver on the Chargers. He's my favorite wide receiver on the Chargers. All right, now let's move on to the next play. Looks like they're coming out of shotgun. We got a trips up here at the top. Quentin Johnson down here at the bottom. Looks like we got Lad up at the top of the screen right here, up against this corner. Let's see what he can do on this play. A little bit of a stutter there. Oh, look at that. Along with my stutter of getting this play set up, he set up that defensive back with the stutter, and then boom, just bells out of it right up at the top right there. Gets open over the top on the go route, and Justin Herbert lays it right on him, man. I mean, look at that. That's just a beautiful route. Look at him just fly past that defensive back. Look at that. Boom, right in the back of the end zone. And Lad McConkey, man, he's not known for being the most fastest wide receiver. His movements are very quick, though. His movements are very quick, and that's something that I absolutely love about his game. Look at that. Gets wide open for Justin Herbert. All right, on this play, looks like they're coming out of shotgun. Looks like we got twins on each side. Lad inside right here up against Cooper DeJean. Pretty sure the Eagles are in zone coverage right here, but let's see what we get on this. Look at him run that drag. And I mean, this isn't open right away, right? You see the Eagles defensive back right there. And Lad, he kind of has to mog down, but watch this. Look at that. He just posts up, doesn't keep running straight across, right? He realizes that there's nothing there. He just posts up, wide open spot for Justin Herbert. Looks like Justin Herbert's literally about to unload the clip. Look at that. Boom. Just lays it on Lad. And then look at Lad proceed to get, oh, look at that. Look at that. A little bit of yak getting upfield. And this, I watched this game. I'm an Eagles fan. This was tough sledding for Lad McConkey. But just little things like this right here. Look at that. Crosser. Sees a little soft spot. He's like, oh, yo, Herb, I got you right here. Hit me. Herb hits him. And then he proceeds to get upfield, get a little bit of yak after. Look at that. The twitchiness. All right, on this play, looks like they're up against the New England Patriots. Looks like they're coming out of pistol. Twins on each side. Actually, a 2-1 looks. I guess we got the tight end kind of off the left tackle there. But let's see what we get from Lad McConkey out of motion right here. I mean, he kind of stumbled, man. But, hey, he got open. He cleaned it up. You know, he still got open for his quarterback. Sometimes those fast twitchy guys, dude, their feet move so fast. And they're just not caught up with it, right? It's like their body wants to move, but their body's not. Their body wants to move, but they themselves, they're just not ready for it. You know what I mean? And he's just a little bit of a stumble right here, but he does a really good job of recovering and then belling back out on this deep whip route. And yeah, man, getting open. Justin Herbert lays it on him, and then he proceeds to get upfield. Look at that. On motion, bells inside. Boom, bells back out. That's a very deep whip route. I absolutely love that. Gets open, proceeds to get upfield. Patriots defense, also just like we said with the Eagles defense, they're also a very tough defense. So that was a really good route. All right, on this play, if I remember right, this might be okay. So I'm pretty sure this was a game winner because I caught this clip earlier in the season. So you're gonna see right here. It's not the official game winner, but it set Los Angeles up to basically win the game. So you'll see right here, they're coming out of shotgun. Looks like we got a 2-1 look. We got Lad down at the bottom right here in this twins. Let's see what he can do right here. He's gonna run a crosser. Just watch this. I mean, look at that. They run the mesh and he gets wide open. Like Miami just loses him. But this move though, it's the move, man. So you see he's obviously wide open. Watch the move though. Boom! Hits the juke button, proceeds to get upfield. Catches a block from his teammate. This was a massive play for the Chargers, dude. It literally won them the game. But Lad with that move, so he got the mesh right here, boom, crosses his teammate. In this right here, I mean, this guy was literally coming in for the tackle, and he makes a great move, proceeds to get upfield. Just a massive play. And it's just things like this, dude. Like all the things that I talked about, his route running, his twitchiness, his quickness, his speed. These are all the things that a Mike McDaniel can work with. Right, we literally just witnessed it with the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, with Reek healthy, with Waddle healthy, with Devon Achane healthy, that is a very fast offense with a lot of fast players. Lad McConkey along with Quentin Johnston. I'm expecting fireworks. We'll see if they add another guy, but I don't know, man. You guys let me know if you guys agree, disagree. I just think that Lad McConkey, I think that he's going to be the #1 receiving threat for the Los Angeles Chargers. Like, I think he's going to return to what we saw his rookie year. I think he's going to proceed to, I think he's going to go well over 1,400. I think he's going to go over 1,400. I know that may sound crazy, but that's just what I'm feeling, man. You guys let me know down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy. All we do is talk football here. Come vibe with me. And yeah, man, appreciate you watching. It's your boy Shady Luke, and I'm outie. Deuces.